Hi, it's Kim, and welcome to the weekly messages from Expressions of the Universe. It's finally snowing in my area for the first time. I know around here it snowed the other night and we didn't get anything. So I just wanted to come out and, experience some of this nature because I haven't been outside for so long. So I'm going to do the angel cards out here real quick, and then I'm going to take it back inside because it's cold and it's wet, and I want to be nice and warm and comfy cozy. So I drew two cards for you today. First is Archangel Raphael, and then the second one is vulnerability showing up again. And what Archangel Raphael is speaking about is all about healing and taking care of yourself and getting into good balance with yourself. So it could be a good time for you to call upon him to get his help with healing and getting over something that you've been needing to do for a while. And then the vulnerability card showing itself again is saying to me that people are still a little too defensive, and it's time to take those walls down. 2016 is all about wrapping things up, tying up loose ends, finishing old business, getting over all the crap that you've been through for like the last 20 years. But it takes being vulnerable and trusting people and trusting yourself, to get through that and to heal, these past hurts. That's why I think Archangel Raphael is a really good card to draw, because you could use his help in allowing yourself to be vulnerable. You'll be protected. You could call on Archangel Michael as well to help you with that. And let's take it inside and see what other cards that we have for you today. Hi, I'm back inside. I am all nice and warm now. Coffee. This is my daily fuel. And you can see it's still snowing outside. Not my favorite thing, but I know my dogs love it. So we were just outside playing. It was really nice. And I wanted to show you something. Those of you who have been reading my blog, following me on Facebook for a while, I talk about finding feathers all the time and how they are signs from our angels, from our loved ones who have passed. And you should really pay attention whenever you find a feather in your pathway. And this is all of the feathers that I found in just 1 year, from January of 2015 until December of 2015. I haven't found any yet, and I made this little holder, but you can see all different types of animals. And I will post, and I have posted, what the different feather color meanings mean. But signs come to us in all different ways, so it's really important to pay attention to the signs. And is that a sign that somebody is coming up my walkway? Or usually it's a spirit has entered. I posted the totem yesterday about dogs and loyalty and that energy that they bring to us and how loyal they are, and that's how we should be with ourselves. So here's my little list for the week, January 18th to the 24th. Last week of Mercury retrograde. Yay! So we have one full week, and then next Monday, the 25th, we will be coming out of Mercury retrograde. We'll still be in the shadow of it for about 2 weeks. And then we have more planets going retrograde. We're going to be in Jupiter retrograde until, I believe, August of this year. But don't worry, because that's really not a horrible aspect. This is also the last week of Capricorn, which I can't hide my expression. Capricorn is such serious energy that I am ready to say, happy birthday, Aquarius, because it's going to bring a lot of fun and funkiness to our lives. I really love the energy of Aquarius, and maybe it's because I'm a Gemini. It's a mutual air sign, and I just feel so much more comfortable when the sun is in Aquarius. Capricorn's energy really is so dense, and then, you know, couple that with the Mercury retrograde that we've been in, and it's been a tough month for a lot of us. Wednesday, we're going to be at 0 degrees, the sun in Aquarius. Expect a lot of people to be absolutely obnoxious, including yourself, because we're coming out of that dense Capricorn energy, and we're jumping into the crazy Aquarius energy, and people are saying, hallelujah, finally I can be myself. So expect to be obnoxious, expect people to be obnoxious with you. We're getting ready for a full moon. That'll be on the 23rd, which is Saturday. Friday, the moon does move into Leo. Things could be very emotional. Oh, I'm sorry. Cancel. Friday, the moon is in Cancer, but we're getting ready to move into Leo for the full moon in Leo. Expect a lot of emotions and possible fighting to be going on. Things that you may have been holding in, it's going to come out. So let's get on to our reading. I can take my glasses off because I don't have to read my notes now. All right, so I posted Archangel Raphael and vulnerability. I am going to try some new editing, which will give you a picture of the cards that I chose. This way you can take a good look at them at the end of the video. My crystal card of the week is Labradorite, and it's all about the magic. But what kind of magic is this really? So what I'm feeling is this is magic between earth and heaven, between what you have within you and connecting to your higher guides, your higher wisdom, and utilizing that wisdom and that knowledge to manifest some really wonderful things. Since we're coming out of Mercury retrograde next Monday and we're moving into Aquarius, the magic can happen now. So things that you've been thinking about and mulling over during Mercury retrograde, they can all come together and manifest the magic. And that is pretty interesting, because with the full moon, that is all about manifestation as well. Full moons are also for getting rid of those final things that no longer serve you to help you move on your way. And I did pull out 2 pieces of Labradorite. You could kind of see the rainbows that are in this one. Not so much, oh, there you go. I think you could see that. And then this is a completely different type of Labradorite. It's much lighter in color, but what's interesting about Labradorite is it looks like such a dark stone here, but you can see the rainbows that are within it. And so that's also a message for us. Storm clouds are now going to be passing, and the rainbow is going to be coming out to light your way. So that's also part of the magic. All right, so I went back to my oldest traditional deck, and I've had this deck for 40 years. My mom gave it to me when I was pretty young. And this is what I'm coming up with for the beginning of the week. The 9 of Swords. And what she is saying to me is, we've got 2 different groups of people here. The first group, people that are worrying excessively, having major anxiety, making mountains out of molehills. They are just over-exaggerating the situation. And, you know, that's part of what this Jupiter in retrograde does. It over-exaggerates things. If you heard my video from last week. But you're not looking at the bigger picture. Just worrying over things that really aren't true. You're making them up in your mind. And actually, when you over-worry about things and have anxiety about them, you will actually manifest those things to you. You will bring them to you. So the other set of people, this is what I've picked up. That's why I'm getting a duality here. The other set of people were in that mindset, and now they are moving out of the mindset of that over worrying. Mercury retrograde really helped them out, and they were able to take time to figure things out, realize that things were not as bad as they thought they were going to be, and now it's time for them to move into the next chapter of your life. So which side of the fence are you on? Are you in that first group or are you in that second group? The next card that I chose was the Five of Cups, and that's reversed. Not a bad thing. Going back to the two sets of groups here that we have watching this video. The first group that is over worrying and having anxiety, part of the reason that you are is because you're holding on to too many things from the past. And it's time to let them go because they're no longer serving you. You know, it's done, it's over with, it's in the past. Nothing that you do today is going to change what happened in the past. The second group of people, though, the ones that have worked through the Mercury retrograde to their advantage, are realizing that it's time to move on, and it's not a bad thing. You know, they realize, okay, I was here, done with that, didn't serve me or is not serving me any longer, I'm moving on. Also, I just want to mention, if someone has been feeling a lot of heartache over a breakup, this is a really great sign because it means that your suffering and your sadness will soon be coming to an end. Something new is on its way. Someone new is on their way. So, very good card for whoever that is. And the final card for the end of the week is the Three of Pentacles. This is collaboration, cooperation. Things are finally coming together. All of your ideas that you were thinking about over the last month, you can finally put them into action now. And this card also is saying to me, do not let anybody's opinions or attitude put a damper on those ideas. If you stick to your project and the ideas that you have come up with over the past few weeks, you will definitely obtain prosperity and success. Your goals will be obtained. You just have to stick to the plan. You may want to look for a partner or somebody that can help you expand these ideas, help you expand your business, if you know that's what you are trying to do. Also, if you're trying to get a project off the ground, you will need to collaborate with someone else. So you don't have to do this all on your own. That's what this card is saying. And also, when I see the Three of Pentacles, I think of mind, body, and spirit. And when all of those three things come together, that creates prosperity and abundance, in my opinion. So for my final card, I went to Wisdom of the Hidden Realms from Colette Baron Reed, and I picked the Phoenix. That's what came up out of the deck. Got a little bit of glare over there. And the Phoenix is all about transformation and rebirth and wonderful things happening after the end of a very trying time. So, couple this with the Magic card and the sun moving into Aquarius. We've got the full moon at the end of the week. I see everybody seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Things are finally going to turn around. We're going to have a huge shift in energy, and things are going to look brighter. I think that's all I have for you this week. I talked about the full moon. Mercury is moving out of retrograde, and I don't really have any huge planetary aspects up until the first week of February when Mars starts to go retrograde. But anyway, at the end of the video, I'm going to post 2 photos that show you the cards that I chose for the week so you can get a better view. Let me know what you think. Do you like that? Does it help you see the cards better? Also, don't forget to check out my blog at www.expressionsoftheuniverse.com. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and coming at you live from my kitchen today. Have a great week and blessings.